Welcome everyone, join us today as we honor the life and legacy of Bobby Hatfield, one half of the legendary blue-eyed soul duo the Righteous Brothers. Unforgettable, with his soaring tenor voice immortalized in timeless classics like Unchained Melody and You've Lost That Lovin Feelin. So let's dive in. Robert Lee Hatfield, born August 10, 1940 in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, United States of America. Born to Carl and Signa Hatfield, who ran a dry cleaning business, Bobby moved with his family to Anaheim, California at the age of 4. While attending Anaheim High School, he juggled helping out at the family business with forming vocal and instrumental groups, already showing a flair for performance and leadership. A talented all-round athlete, Bobby played football and basketball but particularly excelled at baseball, so much so that he was scouted by the Los Angeles Dodgers and briefly considered a professional sports career. Ultimately though, music won out. While studying at Long Beach State University, he formed a band and began performing at local bars and college events. It was during one of these gigs that he met Bill Medley, who was performing with a separate act at the time. The two joined forces and played their first show together at a college prom in 1962 as members of a five-piece group called the Paramours. They soon signed with Moonglow Records and began touring around Los Angeles, where their blend of gospel, soul, and rock drew strong reactions, particularly from black audiences who appreciated their Ray Charles-inspired sound. As the story goes, after one energetic set, a black Marine in the crowd shouted, "That was Righteous Brothers," and the name stuck. In 1963, they rebranded themselves as the Righteous Brothers and released their debut album under the new name. In the early 1960s, the Righteous Brothers saw modest success with songs like Coco Joe, Justine, and the dance floor favorite, Little Latin Lupe Lu, which was later covered by acts such as Mitch Ryder and the Kingsmen. Their rising popularity caught the attention of British rock promoter Jack Good, then producing the hit American TV show Shindig. The duo became semi-regulars on the show, gaining enough visibility to share stages with major names like Jack Benny and to open for both the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. However, it wasn't until 1964 that they broke through nationally. That year, they signed with legendary producer Phil Spector, who brought them to his Phil's label to record You've Lost That Lovin Feelin. Written by Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil specifically for the Righteous Brothers, the song showcased Medley's deep baritone alongside Bobby's soaring falsetto, all layered with Spector's signature wall of sound, a technique that involved overdubbing numerous instrumental tracks to build a rich, dramatic effect. The final recording ran for 3 minutes and 50 seconds, well over the preferred radio length at the time. Rather than edit it down, Spector cleverly listed the runtime as 3:05 to ensure airplay. The gamble paid off. The song became an immediate hit in the US and, despite being dismissed on Britain's jukebox jury, soon eclipsed a competing version by Cilla Black to reach #1 on the UK charts in January 1965. The Righteous Brothers quickly followed up with more hits, including Just Once in My Life, Ebb Tide, and Unchained Melody, the last of which became one of their most enduring songs. Their blend of passionate vocals and emotive delivery earned them a place in what Life magazine dubbed the blue-eyed soul movement, soul music performed by white artists. The magazine highlighted the duo as the leading force behind this emerging sound. By this point, Spector had shifted his focus to working with Ike and Tina Turner. He eventually sold the Righteous Brothers contract to MGM, explaining that although he admired them and felt they were a strong outlet for his creative vision, he believed they had come to resent that role. Under MGM, the duo initially found success again with the Man and Vile Pen track, You're My Soul and Inspiration, which topped the US charts. But their momentum didn't last. Subsequent releases failed to make much impact, and in 1967, Bill Medley left the partnership to pursue a solo career. Bobby Hatfield continued under the Righteous Brothers name, teaming up with singer Jimmy Walker of the Knickerbockers. Though they released an album on MGM, the new pairing struggled to replicate the success of the original lineup. In 1969, Bobby appeared in the TV movie The Ballad of Andy Crocker, and 2 years later, he released his solo album Messin' in Muscle Shoals, recorded at the renowned Fame Studios in Alabama in August 1970. Unfortunately, due to financial issues at MGM, a planned single, The Promised Land, backed with Woman You Got No Soul, was shelved, and the album received little promotion, slipping under the radar. Following this setback, Bobby stepped away from the spotlight for a time. He later reunited with Bill Medley in 1974 for the release of Rock and Roll Heaven, a tribute to late rock icons that found commercial success despite its somber tone. Brief reunions followed, including a 1982 appearance on the 30th anniversary special of American Bandstand and another in 1986, when "You've Lost That Lovin Feelin" was featured on the Top Gun soundtrack, sparking renewed interest in their music. A major revival came in 1990 after their original recording of "Unchained Melody" gained renewed popularity through its use in the hit film Ghost. The Righteous Brothers began touring again, performing on the oldies circuit across clubs, fairs, and colleges. Outside of music, Bobby was also active in philanthropy, organizing the annual Bobby Hatfield Golf Classic to raise funds for lupus research, a cause close to him due to his wife Linda's battle with the disease. The Righteous Brothers were twice nominated for Grammy Awards and, in recognition of their influence and enduring legacy, were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in March 2003. On a personal note, Bobby Hatfield was married twice. His first marriage was to Joy Ciro, a dancer known for her appearances on The Tammy Show and Where the Action Is. Together, they had 2 sons, Bobby Jr. and Kalen, before eventually parting ways. In 1979, Bobby married Linda Torreson, and the two remained devoted to each other until his passing. They had 2 children together, Valen and Dustin. Sadly, on November 5, 2003, Bobby Hatfield passed away from a fatal heart attack precipitated from cocaine use. An autopsy found that Bobby was also suffering advanced coronary disease. He was found by Bill Medley and the Righteous Brothers' road manager Dusty Hanvey. A security guard let them into Bobby's room after he had failed to show up at the concert venue when expected. He apparently died in his sleep, hours before a scheduled Righteous Brothers concert. And there you have it. Though Bobby's life was cut short in 2003, his voice continues to echo through the decades, reminding us of the power of raw emotion and soulful artistry in every note of those unforgettable ballads. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos just like this. Take care and bye for now.